Aw, you're not even gonna try to humor me? Well, might as well tell you, it's a landslide safety net. Oh, you mean the ones along the edge of the cliff to prevent rocks from falling? Exactly. Some rocks fell down and dragged this net around me, so all my worshippers started to see me like this. Alright, I guess that makes sense, but why would a grand looks like a dragon? Well, of course, my tree trunk looks like a dragon after all. Really? A dragon? Right. Some time ago, I got struck by lightning, and since then people have begun to think I looked like a dragon. At first, I didn't see it, but one day an artist came to paint me into their canvas. That person painted me as if I were a dragon sleeping within the dark clouds of the thunderstorm. I'm still not sure if I like it, but it was certainly the paintwork of a master artisan. I wasn't wearing any clothes in the painting, but I could still go gallivanting around naked now. But I couldn't go gallivanting around naked now, could I? So instead of gallivanting around in a net... Exactly. Well, very smart of you. I'm a college student, you know. So what about the nickname? I couldn't imagine many grand tree lords who would want to be called Rago. I'm hardly a lord. I've been drawn as a dragon and people see me wearing this. I don't really suit the formality, so Rago it is. Well then, what are you doing here, Mr. Rago? Lau, don't be rude. Alright, I'm sorry, but why did you choose to grace us with your presence? There's no need to be so serious about it, kid. I just like talking with my worshippers. And be as non-godly as possible while doing so. It's not to mean people shouldn't respect their gods, of course. I don't like all that formal talk. It just gets in the way of what really matters. This guy really is a unique god. That's for sure. But why did you choose to talk to us, not to mention steal my bento? I wanted to see you guys. See us? You guys are famous, didn't you know? Huh? Famous? How could that be? A boy who can channel spirits running around with 3 feline gods. You're all what the Yagway are talking about these days, didn't you know? Not know. What? No way! I guess I haven't really talked to any other Yagway since I've been dealing with Yansuchi's life, though. I knew this would worry Lau. You knew! Huh, Tiger? You knew about it? I knew that Yagway loved to gossip, so it's only natural that we'd garner some attention. Well, I heard you're quite the stud, letting these 3 chase after you, not even making a decision on which one you love. What? That's what they're saying? What do the Yagways think they know about this? Yagways have to entertain themselves somehow. Most of them just play games and read manga all day these days. One of my worshippers gave me a 3DS, so even I play around with it occasionally. It's pretty fun. What? How? Well, pressing the button is no problem for me. It wouldn't play with any worshippers watching, of course. I wouldn't play with any worshippers watching, of course. Wait, that's not important. What other rumors are there about us? Just as I said, you let these 3 dote after you, never given anything in return. I would say it could be a sense as taken advantage of them. It's not like that. They're the ones who came looking for me. Sure, they want me to go off and help them, but there's no way I could make such big promises to them. That's why we're stuck like this. Not to mention, the three of them are males. If the Yagwai are being really open-minded about it, they surely can't expect me to be like that with all three of them. Oh, so you see these three as dudes. What? How else would I see them? So that's how it is. In your eyes, I am a male as well. Yes, a young dragon man. I was thinking of myself as a jolly old aunt. Gods don't have genders after all. Worshippers see their gods as whatever gender they imagine them to be. Uh-oh. The way you see them isn't necessarily how they really are. Basically, you could just be seeing them as the gender you like the most. Huh? What? I thought that I'd be seeing beastmen just because they're animal gods. That's normal, right? I guess different worshippers would perceive gods differently according to what they themselves believe. After all, I've heard stories about Ganyan being male or female, but I never thought their genders weren't actually a set thing. Well, at least I know Senpai is Lao? I only possessed Yanshuchi after learning which way you swing. Okay, you're straight. Everybody loves the boy with a baby face, right? Oh... What are you talking about? Oh, face it. They've got your ticket. However you go about it from perspectives of the Yagwai, it does kind of look like you're leading them on. Like that Bento could probably be taken as you wanting them to fight over you. It's not like that. That's what I meant to happen. How could you think like that? I'm just a guy. They're gods. So you've never heard of men who fall in love with gods before? You must have been misinformed. Well, now, we are all living together after all. I don't make it any worse. I don't see your statement as correct at all. Us gods couldn't possibly have romantic feelings for Lao. All I wish for him is that he ignore the other two and return home after graduation. A relationship is furthest thing on my mind. The conversation seems to be lost on Leopard, which is probably for the best. Alright, I should stop messing with you. It's fine. I know they don't feel that way. Well, maybe except for the little. Don't call me little. Alright then, Leopard Cat. But, with the rumors being what they are, I had to come and see for myself. So, kiddo, do you really have no romantic feelings towards these cats? None at all. Really, at the very least, you're all so close to each other. I'd say whatever happens, you'll still make great companions. Great companions. Would that really be how it works out? I still don't know everything. You don't even know what they're asking me to do. Please say, what have they come to request from you? A Jitang, a priest, an oracle. I would have chosen one of these roles and performed it for years for just one of them, perhaps even my whole life. I can't just make a promise like that to all of them. So then, I guess you will have to promise that to one you wish to be together with for life. Why'd you have to put it like that? Isn't it how it is? Whatever you choose, you'll be a companion for life. As difficult as a decision it is to make, isn't it a bit disrespectful to the gods by having them follow you everywhere in anticipation? I never thought of it like that. You can't put off this decision forever. I'd say you should choose the companion you get along with the best and stay together with them. It's not like that's an easy thing to choose. Not to mention there's other things I want to do in life. No matter what, the influence of others will always change your path in life. Imagine if you had a relationship with another human. Wouldn't that change your life just the same? That doesn't make it any easier. Even if I refuse all three of them, it's none of your business. After seeing how stressed you are over this, I want to come and help. You are dealing with gods, so of course it's all interesting for all of us. Hold on my own decision, please. I don't want you trying to make my own decision for me. You're unique, kiddo, and because of that, your affairs matter to us gods. Oh no. As annoying as it is, he's not wrong. Even after a perfect way to settle this doesn't exist, I think you should still decide as soon as possible. Taking up the time of all three of them is just going to come across as disrespectful. I don't mind. It's fine as long as Lao goes home after graduation. He won't have time to be a temple priest or some aboriginal's oracle. Stop being selfish, old man. My temple's in dire need as it is. Well, things wouldn't be so bad for you if you went back to being a Yagwai. And what if my Fudigang loses all their spiritual power? That's all that will happen. A god of soil would just lose their power. It's not like they wouldn't die. If the local people don't feel the need to worship them, then that's just how it is. Please just stop, you two. It's hard enough decision as it is, without you making each other cry. This is really difficult for me. I know you're under pressure, but putting it off won't help you make any progress like that. Maybe. Unless something else comes up. Wow, must quickly come to Wutai. Something bad. What is it? Danger. We must warn them. Every temple has stories about gods helping their worshippers. Word off some prophecy of doom. Sorry, Kulu, but your problem isn't special. Which is exactly why you shouldn't journey off to anyone else's temple, Lao. Lao is of the Lin family. You should take care of your own Mazu temple, and your family's running around and saving worshippers of every temple is a fool's errand. You really are selfish. You're the one being selfish. What a troublesome situation you've gotten yourself into, kiddo. You guys don't get it. I'm not playing around. I'm stressed every day. I feel like I should remind you that this situation won't resolve itself. You're going to keep stressing yourself out until you make a decision. I don't think any of them want you to go through that. I guess so. And the Yagwai, they're spreading rumors. The faster you get this over with, the better. What does that mean? Nothing. Just think who you wish to team up with. No matter what, you'll end up hurting someone, so keep it simple for their sakes. Why do you have to make it sound like I'm breaking up with someone? Am I wrong? After all, their appearances are based on your preference, not to mention all the things they can help you with. I did hear from somewhere that these gods fulfill a special interest of yours, don't they, kiddo? How do you know about that? So it is true. So it is true. I was just guessing. Why? Y'all are gossiping about me like that? About the stuff, thinking about it's almost too embarrassing to handle. Just don't make it too hard on yourself, kiddo. Think about it simply, make a decision either. Think simple? Well, take my spiritual advice for you to heart, kiddo. Rago pets me on the head. Okay, little guy, take it easy. I'll be around here for the next 2 days if you need me. See ya! Rago says goodbye with a hearty smile before starting to fade away as if he was never there to begin with. Huh? Wait. He was gone. What kind of god just brings up a topic like that and just leaves? What a weird god. I would have never have foreseen that he would bring that up. I would have told him not to tell you if I had the chance. Why? I have figured it would make you uncomfortable, and I was mostly likely correct. You should just ignore the Yaguai gossip until it fades away. There's no harm to come from it. Though Ragu was kinda right, Lau. You shouldn't keep waiting until something bad happens. So let's set off from Yoli as soon as possible. Senpai, please. But we get along so well. It'd be so nice just to be with you forever, Lau. I don't know. Please don't say things like that. The bird raises his paw, gently taps Senpai on the shoulder. Senpai plays along, acting stunned as if he just got smacked. Finally able to collect my thoughts, I look back towards the picnic bento laid out before us. Now that Rago has taken a bite out of the chi, would any of them even want to eat it? I've never seen them even go near anything touched by one of the others last time. I asked Senpai about it. He just said it's practically like being able to smell someone else's drool when you're eating it. But it was only one bite, so maybe the rest of it is still fine. So, what do you do about the bento? All three of them remain silent. None of them want the bento anymore. There was kind of a weird mood, but I should still eat my lunch. I didn't make it for myself after all. I picked up my chopsticks and looked down at the bento. All the pieces of roasted meat laid untouched in a tiny row, but I couldn't help but recall Rago picking up one and eating it. I sat down for a moment and calmed myself. Rago was correct. Postponing my decision isn't going to help anything. Nothing good will come from just waiting, especially for Senpai. His Fudegong's power probably won't hold out much longer. I always thought I could keep this up to graduation. Time's running out, isn't it? But that doesn't mean I should be hasty. I need to think about this. This is my life we're talking about. I still need to think of what's best for me. If that means I need to refuse all three, I should do it sooner rather than later. However, if it was so easy to make them leave, then I wouldn't have to stress out over it, would I? I raised my chopsticks, about to snatch up some lunch, then suddenly... Open up, Lau! Huh? Senpai, what are you on about? As I look up to check what's he's up to. Senpai suddenly, deftly drops one of his into my mouth. Alright, everybody, we're stopping here for today. Ta-ta.